Hello everyone, this is Hansel Choi, and welcome to episode 14 of Infinity. Oh boy, I have been busy. I have spent the last couple of days, I don't know if it's been that long, but I've spent a fair decent amount of time moving nodes. So let's go check it out. Yes, these are all the nodes I have gathered. Some of them are good, some of them I might start replacing, like this one. I don't know why, but this one has not gained any aspects since I left it here. Neither has this one. The reason it's that low is because I needed to fill up my wand and such, but you don't need all of these nodes. I just like to have them. I also made myself a sleeping bag, which can be made by 4 pieces of wool and 4 carpets. What that allows you to do is sleep anywhere. It's like a bed you carry with you. So yeah, this episode I want to fix all of this stuff right here. I don't want this dirt, I don't want this diorite, I don't want this granite, limestone. I want all of this to go away. And I would like to also make myself a weapon. First and foremost though, we're gonna play a bit with Botania. Not a lot, but a bit. So if I take a mana diamond, which can be made by simply dropping a diamond into the mana pool with some mana in it, I will get myself the mana tablet. This is your way of storing mana. So if you take the wand, sparing mana to items, that is what you want to have it on. And we simply drop it on. You will see the particle effect, and you will see that the pool is draining slowly but steadily until it's all gone. Then we can pick it up, and the mana tablet is almost full. The mana tablet can store half of a mana pool, so that's a bit fun fact for you. I needed potatoes, but I didn't feel like going to get some. Well, I can do some mana infusion by making the alchemy catalyst, which is made by living rock, 4 living rock, 2 gold, a mana pearl, which is made by dropping an ender pearl into the mana pool with some mana, and 2 brewing stands. So I actually need a bit more wood, stone, to make into living rock. That's what it's called? Yeah. In the meantime, I will make my brewing stands. That's how you make it. Yes. The reason we're storing this mana in the mana tablet is because there's no other way to transfer mana except for the mana spreader. So yeah. I also need 2 pieces of gold. And don't worry, this is gonna be very quick and easy. I'm just too lazy to get myself a potato, because the village that is over there doesn't have a farm. So yeah, while this is cooking, I can show you where I actually have explored. So there's a pretty decent area that I have been in, and all the way over here as well. So it's a pretty big area. I have found a few new nodes that I'm going to be using later. And this is done. For Thaumcraft reasons. But like I said, that comes for later. Alchemy Catalyst. Now I want to pick up my mana pool, dig 1 block under, place the catalyst, and place the mana pool. You can actually see it if I get my other mana pool. Here you see just white, and there you see the catalyst sticking out. What this allows you to do is infuse items to change them. So accepting mana to items. And now we can just drop this, and this will spare it to the mana pool. Fill it up, basically. Oh. And if you have the magnetization ring on, you want to hold shift, because that disables the magnet effect. And that should be empty. Let's take a nap. Right here. On the grass. Because I can. So, potato. 1 wheat plus mana equals potato. Same with a poisonous potato, but I don't have poisonous potato, so thank you. We will come back to Botania to talk about the catalyst, but if you really want to know, you can go in your Lexica Botania, go to Natural Apparatus, Alchemizing with mana, and it will show you all the different things you can do. You can turn rotten flesh into leather, you can turn wood into different kind of wood, same with saplings. Yeah, a lot of stuff you can do. It just goes on and on. Nope. But what I'm gonna be doing with this potato is make a weapon. But first, let's take care of this. I'm gonna get myself the stone I've prepared. I have also done a bit of research for the wand recharge pedestal and harnessing V, which we will come back to. So, first thing I want to make is the wand focus of shock. The wand focus is something, if we go in here, wand foci, it's basically your ability to use magic with the wand, because Thaumcraft is a magical based mod, and it's gonna use some of the V in the wand to fulfill some of these roles. Now the foci, or the focuses, are being put on the wand itself, as I will demonstrate. So 4 pieces of quartz, 1 potato, and 4 air shards, plus 8 air, Perdithio, and Ordo will give me the 1 focus of shock. By default, hold V to bring up this little hub thingy, and mouse over and release V. Now you have equipped the wand focus of shock. I don't have it in my inventory anymore because it's on my wand. When you left click, it doesn't do anything. If you right click, it shocks any animal or mob you may pointed at. So it's gonna drain a bit of air every use. I do believe it's yeah, it's 0.2 V per cast. If you have the, and if you shift, well, if you just mouse over the wand, you can see what focus is equipped, and you can also see that in the left top corner there. It shows a, yeah, if you hold shift and FV, you will unequip it, but that's by default. That is, I'm pretty sure that's changeable in the config. So that's just gonna be a nice weapon for me to protect myself. Now for the real reason why we have done all of this gathering of nodes. Let me just tell you how much of a pain it was to get all these. First, I had to fill up my wand. Then I needed to cover them up with glass and slabs. Use more than half of the capacity of my wand to get it in a jar. Then I needed to create the node stabilizers, and I had to go back and forth every single time. But it has been worth it, because if I do one Quicksilver, which can be gained by just smelting Cinnabar, or native Cinnabar cluster, which is, yeah, we'll get back to it. One Quicksilver, 4 nether quartz, and 4 balance shards, with a cost of 8 Terra, 12 Perdithio, and 12 Ordo. I will get the 1 focus of equal trade. This is my favorite focus of all. Just gonna dump those because I don't need them. And now if I hold V, you can see that I have two choices: equal trade or shock. The equal trade will cost 0.05 of each of Ordo, Perdithio, and Terra. I am so excited. So the wand of equal trade allows you to basically swap positions of anything that is in your inventory with what is placed on in the world. First off, you want to choose what block you want to change. I'm sorry, I should specify that a bit more. First of all, you want to choose what block you want to change it into. In my case, I want to change this limestone and granite and ardite, whatever, no, not ardite, sorry, granite, diorite and all, into stone. So left click, shift and right click, and if you see in the top left corner there, the icon for equal trade disappeared and got replaced with stone, and it says 315. That is how many, that is how much stone I have in my inventory. And now comes the beautiful part. If you left click, you change one block. If you right click, you will change everything that it can reach. Oh, that is so satisfying. This is the greatest. Now, if we do this on the dirt here, it's not going to remove everything, but a pretty decent area. And the wand of equal trade has so many uses. It's insane. this can also be used as a mining tool. So for instance, like I want this copper. There, it's in my inventory. And now I'm out of stone. Do I have more? No. I do not. Wow. Thought I had more. That's simple enough, I guess. Oh. So yeah, this is why I really wanted to get started with Thaumcraft this early. Well, I guess it's not typically that early, but it's earlier than I would have done otherwise. And just the sound is satisfying enough. Do I have more? No. Unfortunately. Marble can go away. Salt. So yeah. This is beautiful. And when I'm getting low, I can just go up to one of these nodes and fill it up. I don't have to I shouldn't need to go out and get more nodes, because I did try to variate what I got, what I took back. Like these are 4 aspects, this has 2. This one only has 1, but this is really big. I think it has like 70 aspects in it. The same with this one. No, but yeah, this one, I think this one had 103 or something, but it's gonna take a while before it reaches that point again. This one has 3. This is a pretty big one. So yeah. And as I mentioned, I researched the wand recharge pedestal. Excuse me. This is a arcane infusion, which I'm not gonna do yet because my arsenal of water jars and liquid aspects are very slim. But for the time being, I have no issue to just right click. But I'm gonna put this away for a second. Actually no, because it's been a while since I have scanned stuff. And like I always say, you always want to scan every single thing. I haven't even scanned the wand. Nor have I scanned the sleeping bag. It almost becomes ridiculous to how much you can actually scan. I haven't scanned any of the nodes that I brought, but that's for later. Yeah. I did scan this. Didn't scan the earth nodes. Earth nodes. Really. Earth shards. I also got some of these greed shards. Those are from Forbidden Magic, which we will most likely check out later. It has its own little segment here. But yeah, oh, and just a quick tip. if you play on a server, you definitely want to get the research duplication. It basically allows you to go into the Atomic Tinkerer and share your knowledge. So if you have what I have of research here, and then one of your friends come on and they're like, I don't have anything, then you can where is it, craft this book by using a Thaumonomicon, 3 paper, and a scrapping tool. You can right click it to yourself, and then you can give that book to the person. They right click it, and then they will get all of the knowledge that you have accumulated. I cannot rest, so that's an easy fix. I just walk away and sleep. And also, if you take, this is gonna be very random episodes since I already got the equal trade. If you take 1 cobblestone and an apple, you will create a dev null from open blocks. It doesn't look like anything, but trust me, it is so good. So if I take a stack of cobble, if you right click with in hand, you will see 1 inventory. I will put cobblestone in there. Notice that I don't have any cobblestone anywhere else. And I try to take out cobblestone. A lot of it. But nothing is in here. The dev null works on the way that you can place blocks down like normal. You break it, it goes into the dev null, but once it has more than a stack, it will just void every cobblestone thereafter. This is a great tool for when you go mining, because then you will most likely just get the ores, maybe some dirt, unless you have a dev null for that too, unless you have a dev null for all of this really. You should only get like the ores and the redstone, the coal, the lapis. Yeah, it's beautiful. So yeah, this room is taking its place as getting completely stoned. No. Bad joke. Not intended. But yeah, the wand focus of equal trade is by far my most favorite. I haven't played too much with the rest of the focuses. I know the excavation one. I haven't played much with the frost. I've played with the portable hole. The warding I've done a lot with, but equal trade just makes life much easier, because then I won't have to break and replace. I can just go with my wands. Also, I've started to notice that I apologize in every video, so much that it actually becomes a habit. So I'm gonna apologize again, because I'm very tired. I did not get a lot of sleep, and I wasn't feeling the whole recording today, but since I've actually started YouTube now, I feel like if I don't record every so often, I'm gonna go insane. Now, I don't plan on getting like big on YouTube. This is purely because I have a few friends who really wants to learn about modern Minecraft. Now, I don't consider myself like some of the bigger YouTubers out there, like Direwolf. If you know modern Minecraft, you should know Direwolf20. He's a beta tester on Fortcraft. Really cool guy. Knows pretty much all of the mods that are in existence almost. And then you have Akko the Builder. You have Hypnotized, all of those other people that are much better than me than on this. But the reason I made this YouTube channel is basically because I have a few friends that are like, they tried Modern Minecraft but they didn't understand it, so they kind of gave up on it, and I was like, no, but it's so much fun. Like, it gives you so much more than just vanilla Minecraft. So I gave them the link to Direwolf 20, but they, for some reason, they didn't understand. But then I started realizing that Direwolf 20 can teach you so much, but you kind of need to have a basic understanding of the mod. Because when I first watched him, it was kind of like, okay, so he showed you what the mods can do and stuff, which is, you know, what you want to do when you do a mod showcase or just a let's play in general. But then he started just automating everything. And I'm not joking when I say everything, literally everything. And I learned a lot from him just by watching his videos, but there is some parts that still gets me to question, like for example, Steve's Factor Manager. I watched his spotlight on it. Didn't understand too much, but I tried and I failed horribly, and I just felt bad about myself. But yeah, I do this to help my friends and to the rest of the people that may be watching. I don't know. I'm not forcing you to stay here. You don't have to be here if you don't wanna. If you like listening to me, that's great. If you don't, then there are other people out there who are smarter, funnier, can teach you way more than I can. So, but yeah, I would highly appreciate it if you stuck around. So yeah. Whew, this has been a harsh couple of days on me. In the future, I shouldn't have to move any of the nodes, but if I do, we're definitely gonna take a different route than this. There is other ways to move nodes. I just wanted to show you this way because this is the way the mod maker intended it to be. But there are other ways. For those of you that know Blood Magic, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And for you who doesn't, then you're just gonna have to wait and see. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving a like. If you didn't enjoy it, leave a dislike and tell me what I can do better, because there's always room for improvement. Between episodes, I'm gonna go mining again. I'm also going to expand this area a bit, because I want to play more with Botania, because it is an awesome mod. And who knows, maybe we'll get some more machines rolling, because this is not much at all. Like, yeah. But yeah, until next time, farewell.